bring this up. I've almost did it, but I'm not going to do it on camera. Do you flip people off or do you flick people off?
Neither.
No. I'm asking in a phrase. How do you say it? Do you flip someone off or do you flick someone off? I'm not asking if you do it. I'm asking how should you say that hand gesture?
Oh, flip.
Flip.
Yeah.
I agree.
No,
I concur.
Flick.
But someone else was swearing today. I walked into a conversation and they're like, "You don't say it that way." And I'm like, "Say what way?" Because I be saying stuff that doesn't go together all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or phrases. We've said it 1,000 times on the podcast. It will go viral one day. But we bagging leaves. You know what I mean? We're sweeping porches. We're closing windows. You know what I mean? We defrosting that glass. You know,
that oven.
Yeah, we're
cooking with grease now.
Yeah, we cracking eggs, baby. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm intrigued because I love the way that people pair things together. Like even telling you I had brain fog, I painted a picture. You know what I mean?
I was
with
so
words.
lost, but it made sense.
But it made sense, and the reason you was lost is because it's fog. You get it? So it's like, you know, Inception.
Oh.
But what I'm trying to say is that this intrigued me. So I come into the conversation, I'm like, "What are y'all talking about?" And they're like, "Do you flip someone off or do you flick someone off?" I'm like, "You flip."
That's so easy to understand.
You flip. It rises up. It flips.
No, don't. But you can't flick the motion. You're flicking right now.
You flip.
But it's a flip. You flip someone. I don't think flip means the finger, like doing the motion. I don't think that's what it means at all. Flipping someone off is
then
like...
why we call it flip and not flick?
There's so many phrases like that.
Maybe they think flick because you're flicking.
I think it's a raise.
You flick down.
Yeah.
Who's flicking up? Do you know anybody that's just walking around like, "I flicked you"? You know, no, you're flicking like
You're
that.
right. You're right. It's a head-on movement.
Yeah, it's head-on. You don't do it upside down.
Whenever you're flicking, I do it with my middle finger, right? I always do.
Oh, okay. So that's
they
why
got lost.
Flicking. Well, see, I don't think I did it. But anyways, flicking.
They don't. No one. I don't think think YouTube cares. I don't think anybody cares.
Can you flip people off?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like it's not like YouTube. It's freedom of movement, freedom of gesture. But is
that a thing?
Nope. But it's just a gesture. It's like freedom it's in video games. It's literally in video games. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's on the emojis.
Yeah,
selection.
Exactly. It's so harmless.
Okay, so anyways, they were like, "Oh, you flip," and I was like, "Bruh, you don't."
From Carolina.
You flip, you don't flick. And I'm like, "You flicking, bruh?" Man, I flicked him off so hard yesterday. It's like, what? That doesn't even sound good, bro.
Nah.
Get away with all that.
You ever heard the joke with the backflip? You want to see a backflip and then you flip them off backwards? You can't. You want to see me do a backflip? Like, what? That doesn't work. You ruined the joke. You ruined the joke. It doesn't even. It's not a double entendre anymore.
It's not a flick. Yeah, it's a flip. I agree.
So that's
and then you have to use the U, because otherwise you're just saying F. The people who don't add the U, they just do this.
Yeah.
That's not a flip off.
Oh, the U?
You gotta add the U, bro. What? You gotta add the U.
Because this is F U.
Exactly.
But what if you do it backwards? U F.
U F O. But
you gotta use the right hand.
And then it's an O. But what I'm saying is you gotta add the U. Otherwise, you're just saying the F word.
Wow. You just do it to yourself. I'll be honest. This is probably like mean, but I flip my dogs off. Like, if I walk past my dog, it's just like a very subtle, just quick. It's like I have Tourette's. No offense to anybody, but it's just like an emote that I do in front of my dogs. They don't know what it means, but I do it every time I walk by them.
You were so quick to say no when I asked you. I said, "Do you flip or flick?" You said neither. As if you just never do it. So here I am, like, trying to censor my hand movement. And you're like, "No, man, I just be going around to my dogs." Like,
that's what I do. It's just like I just pull my hand out and then I bring it back. You know, it's just like
I think it's funny. I mean, some of my favorite ones.
To people, though.
I think I'll do it to people joking.
Yeah.
Like I'll pull up, especially when I had my old car. Like it had tinted windows. It had tinted windows, and one of my favorite ones is I was already flipping. Not flicking, flipping, and then I roll down the window, so it's already flipped.
So
and then, but you can't see it, and then it's just like
That's dramatic and it's funny.
Yeah, I should have had like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg playing.
Doing it now.
You know what I mean? Still Dre, like that. Toom, toom. Yeah.
But like on the drop. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
We don't want to get copyrighted for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, it's good.
My singing isn't that good.
It's not.
No.
So
that was that your personal story?
No, I mean, I guess.
It's pretty
it was a way to
personal.
open, but I was thinking how like quick you were to deflect. Nah, I don't do either. Just like earlier, I was like, man, you want your water? Man, I don't know if I really
want to drink this.
Drink any water right now. What?
Because I have severe ADHD, so I'm already doing an action before I say anything. I'm speaking before I think every time. Whatever's coming out of my mouth is probably the first thing on my mind. Every time.
I like that.
I don't have a filter. I mean, I have a filter just because like I've wired my brain to be that way, but I just say stuff. That's why I stutter so much. Because I'm not thinking of a sentence. I'm just flowing. It's like I'm freestyling.
Flow stuff.